13. In the red corner, from New Mexico, Juan Ruiz. In the blue corner, from California, CARLOS NAVARRO. The 100-pound senior division semifinal, 2-minute round.
All right, so here we go with a big regional matchup. Juan Ruiz Romero from New Mexico is certainly New Mexico's top amateur boxer in this weight division, but he's taking on a young man who is nationally ranked. This is CARLOS NAVARRO. Carlos from California, they call him El Zurdo de Oro, is a young man that people are talking Olympics and professional, and this guy is going to be a real challenge for our Juan Ruiz Romero in this one. 100-pound open division. It says final there, but this is not the final. This is a semi-final bout. But the winner of this would be favored to go on and win this regional tournament, so it may as well be the final, because I think whoever wins this one wins the whole enchilada here. But we're waiting for the bell for round one. Dan Cisneros at ringside here at the regionals 100-pound division, a semi-final matchup. Juan Ruiz Romero in the white shirt taking on the challenge of California's nationally ranked, I think he's ranked number 1 or 2 in the United States, CARLOS NAVARRO. Round one underway. You're watching the 8-count boxing hour here on Community Cable Channel 27, bringing you the boxing action of the Duke City, but tonight it's the Western Regionals here, the ABF Regionals, and we're in the 100-pound division. CARLOS NAVARRO with the gold headgear comes in firing the southpaw. Oh, and he lands an uppercut. And Juan Ruiz now back against the ropes, trying to find his way out. CARLOS NAVARRO trying to keep him there. Again, CARLOS NAVARRO throwing that uppercut. CARLOS NAVARRO, a very smooth boxer out of California that is the talk of the boxing world in that, well, in that state, but in the Western United States. Everybody knows about CARLOS NAVARRO, but there's a good little left hand snuck in by Juan Ruiz Romero. A win here for Juan Ruiz Romero would really raise the stakes in the amateur game for him. But there's NAVARRO now with a left hand. Ruiz looking to counterpunch, a good counterpuncher with a 1-2. He's scoring. Again, he scores 2 shots to the head of NAVARRO that kind of snapped his head back. There's some jabs getting in. Juan Ruiz Romero, very smart using his jab. Trained by Danny Romero, and there's a right hand from Juan Ruiz Romero, and another right hand. And CARLOS NAVARRO's getting caught with some shots. He kind of backs away and resets, kind of rethinks his attack here. CARLOS NAVARRO got off to a fast start, but Juan Ruiz Romero doing some good scoring here in this opening round. And now you see CARLOS NAVARRO going to work. Again, Juan Ruiz, a good counterpuncher. CARLOS NAVARRO also a counterpuncher, but he can also turn a switch over to the aggressor if he needs to, as he is doing here. They call him the Golden Southpaw, and that ends round. Okay, round 2 underway. The ABF Regionals coming to you from Arizona. Juan Ruiz Romero in the white shirt, CARLOS NAVARRO in the black shirt. High caliber boxing here. You can see both of these young men are just excellent potential Olympians and probably professional prospects on down the line, but that's a ways down the road. Right now, we're in the ABF Regional semifinals, and you see CARLOS NAVARRO moving in, but Juan Ruiz switches things around on him now and scores. There's a left hand from Juan Ruiz. And CARLOS NAVARRO now trying to answer back. Good action in this one. Good technical boxing, but also lots of hard punches being thrown. Juan Ruiz now moving around the ring, trying to get the angles to catch CARLOS NAVARRO coming in. And CARLOS NAVARRO just moving straight forward. There's a body shot from NAVARRO and another one just missing. Juan Ruiz now fighting. He's good at fighting off the ropes and counterpunching. Not a problem for Juan Ruiz Romero of Albuquerque. And whoa, Navarro missing with a big right hand to the body. Carlos Navarro continuing to move forward. There's a straight jab. A good left hand, I should say, that lands for Carlos Navarro. Carlos Navarro is just a machine moving forward, aggressive. Might be a good style for the pros someday. Certainly working for him in the amateurs. There's a right hand that scores from Carlos Navarro. They call him El Zurdo de Oro, the golden southpaw. They're really high on this young man in California. And that ends round 2. So some good action in that second round as we look in on Juan Ruiz Romero from Albuquerque and his father, Danny Romero, working. Well, here we go with round 3, the third and final round. This is it. Both guys have done some good work. Carlos Navarro, though, has been the aggressor, and you see him now moving in. Oh, and there's a right-hand counter from Ruiz. Juan Ruiz has been he slips down, but he's been very good with those counter shots. Really doing a good job of not controlling Carlos Navarro, but at least giving him something to think about. When you see Carlos Navarro now, when he can't score to the head, he'll go down to the body. Good body punching here by Carlos Navarro. Juan Ruiz, though, fires back with a right hand. Ruiz trying to lead Carlos Navarro into some traps here, but Carlos Navarro, just his pure boxing athleticism, doing well for him as he comes back to the body and comes back up to the head now. Carlos Navarro. And Juan Ruiz backs away and ties him up. Referee resets them. And Carlos Navarro now charges in. There's a right hand that scores for Navarro. And just missing with another right hand. The southpaw, Carlos Navarro. Again, Juan Ruiz trying to get some angles here on Carlos Navarro, but Navarro just putting the pressure on, using that pressure attack. It's brought him this far. One of the top-ranked amateurs in the nation, and he's facing New Mexico's top-ranked amateur in this weight division, Juan Ruiz Romero. Again, that ends it. Round 3 is over, and this one is in the books, so we go to the judge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Our 100-pound senior semifinal. In the blue corner, Carlos Navarro, California.